Hello everybody, it's Lisa Brown, Brown Eyed Girls Crafting. I hope you guys all are enjoying our New Year's Eve with Char's Art of the Heart, Terry's Crafty Creations, the Sugar Shack, and myself, Brown Eyed Girls Crafting. After me will be Terry's Creations, and then after Terry, we're starting all back over again. I'll be back on again at 10:30, right after Char is on next. I am looking to see if I can find myself right here. Switch profile. I'm an admin on a couple of pages, so sometimes it messes me up. Hey, Stacy, I hope you're having a good Christmas and a New Year's. Whoops.
New Year's Eve.
Let me turn my volume down. Got 30 minutes. There, got it down. Now I can see comments and hopefully everything is good. Okay, I had one more of the rugs that you get from Five and Below, and today I threw the whole rug in the washing machine. I washed it twice and then I dried it, and you would not believe the dirt that came out of that machine. Crazy, crazy. Hey, Mary. Hey, Brenda. So I was going to do a heart, but our Dollar Tree did not have a heart, and I didn't have any more hearts that I had bought. So Jeff went and bought me this 18-inch round, and I've already started just putting pieces, just random pieces on here. I thought, do I want to go ahead and cut this rug up to the sizes that I want? But then I thought, no, I'm not going to do that. We're going to take it, and we're just going to put it on. I'm making a little loop, just like that. And I'm putting the loop through my little ring, and we're going to go out and go in. And I'm just making a little loop, putting my rag pieces in, just like that. And I'm making it tight. And then I'm taking my scissors, which I've had my scissors up here the whole time I've been working. Here they are. And I'm just cutting it off just like that. That way we can keep going around. Hey, Rita. Hey, Joanne. It has been a good day today. I rearranged our bathroom and got it all cleaned up today. I worked hard. And I'm just taking this around. And if I have any pieces of scrap left, I'm just going to throw them back in my box here. It took me about 30 minutes to cut this rag apart. Happy New Year, Cindy. And I'm just using whatever colors that I have picked up in this big box. This is all the pieces that came out of that box, or that rug. And then I have a whole pile right here. Good evening, Martha. And if we get a lot of this done, then I'm going to make a little sign to put there in the middle of it. Hey, Deb Tate. I don't know if Jeff is on yet. He had to run to the church because we're having a lock-in for the kids, and he was going to go down and make an appearance. Now, see, this piece right here is a little bit different. The other was a solid piece, and this has got a little bit more color of some navy and more of a darker teal color. Wow, we're up to 169 people. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Our daughter is getting to come home Sunday for Christmas. Oh, Trish, I'll tell you what, I need to be up in my craft room cleaning. It doesn't look like I'm going to get that building done anytime soon. We're waiting on the internet still. And with everything going on, I just haven't had a chance to go down there. Okay, I'm going to stop with my blue, and I'm going to go into some yellows. And this is going to be a very shabby, boho, chic wreath. I'm going to go through here And if it's stringy and if there's strings, that's even better. Some of these pieces I am cutting in half and some of them I'm not. Some of them are just going to be thick and they'll make it full. Hey, Lucy. Whoop, got a rag there. And I'm just, so I don't have to cut all these pieces, I'm just tying them on and just cutting them off, making it simple. Hey, Terry. Could you please, okay, somebody said, please pray. I'll go back and look at that, but whoever it was, I'll go back and look at. Well, definitely please pray for whoever you're asking prayers for. Yeah, if you get these from Five Below, they're a whole lot better quality than other rags that you can find. Jeff got me one from Walmart, and it was literally all a knit and like interfacing. But the ones that I have got from Five Below, I mean, look at this piece right here. It is just a piece of yellow with a little dot in it. It may have holes in it. That's fine with me. I'm not picky. Hey, Cherie. Hey, Kayla. Hey, Jerry. Hey, Patricia. We're just going to keep tying here. Jeff told me he would be back before I went live, but I don't see him here. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Deborah. Oh, goodness. Somebody needs a new heart. I definitely would be praying for that. You know, we're praying that Jeff gets a new kidney, but anytime you need any kind of a transplant. There we go. Now, if these come out and they end up being a little bit long, I'll trim them up after I'm done with the wreath. You can always go back in and shorten them. You just can't make them any longer. We're just going to keep tying these around it. Well, I don't know what my thing just did, but it's crazy. Oh, my Siri's sitting here talking to me on, this is which Jeff? Jeff Brown or Jeff Hudgens? That's crazy. It's kind of scary after Alexa got on to me the other day. If you guys didn't watch my reel, you really need to go watch it. And the sad thing is, when I was trying to make my reel, and I was telling her over there to shut up, she kept telling me I had a bad attitude. Had a double lung and kidney. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, let's see. Where am I at here? Let's get some more yellow in here. But yeah, after she got on to me, it's been a little scary. Hey, Tammy. Well, welcome, Susan. I hope we'll see you on here again. Jeff is usually here trying to field all of the comments that I'm missing a bunch. I saw something there. Okay, Siri, you need to get off of there because I don't have time for you. There we go. I'm missing some comments there. Something about, whoops, that's way too long. I need to pull that one off and back up a little bit. Oh yeah, it was kind of funny, but a little bit creepy. Especially when she threatened. I think this is going to look cute when we start putting all the other colors in. And then I got to figure out a sign to put on it. I just don't know what kind of sign just yet. But we'll come up with something. Last night, Char and I were talking, and I told her I was going to make a rag tree wreath, and she goes, I'll change what I'm doing. So I guess she and I still have it. We have been known to do the same type of a craft. Okay, see right here's just a shabby piece. And I'm really trying not to make a pattern. I'm just trying to get a little bit of each color on here. Let's go with some reds. I know there were several pieces of red in this one and several pieces of pink. Hey, Cheryl. I think on this I'm gonna go like every other one and throw in some red. And this can go really quick. I mean, just make a little loop, pull them through. Yes, he goes to dialysis 3 times a week. And he does still have some kidney function left. Last year he had a broken foot and didn't even know it because he couldn't feel his foot. And it kind of caused his body to go in shock. And where he had had a stable kidney GFR for a while, it kind of bottomed out. Well, I see Jeff's commenting. I don't know where he's at. Okay. Let me get another piece that's got a little bit of red in it. It's not really red. This is a little bit orange. You see how wide this piece is? This is almost a cotton piece. It goes anywhere from a really silky piece to a really cottony to like a gauzy. Yvonne Werner was doing before her numbers were good. Then he had, oh, I didn't see that. Hey, Judy. I bet he is, Gary. He's hiding. Okay, I'm gonna grab some of this lighter stuff. Like I said, this thing has all kinds of colors. I got a string hanging on me here. I need to watch the clock because I have 30 minutes on this one, and then after me, Terry will come on, and then I'll be back on again at 10:30 after Shar. Beth, somebody said they haven't rejected something. That's good. Whoever hasn't rejected an organ. And that's a short little piece. I'm going to throw it back over on that pile. This is kind of a gauzy piece right here. And I'm just going to leave it as wide as it is because all it is just going to fill this thing up. Large turnout here tonight. Yeah, 194 people. Pull this one through. Okay, I don't want to pull my red through there. There we go. And we'll pull it tight and just cut it. We're still working on the very first ring, but we're just about to get the first one filled. Hey, Vicki Grant. You're still at the church? Okay, here, we get another piece in here. I'm just trying to move all my pieces here out of the way so I don't ball them up. This is a really pretty piece of cream. It's almost like a gauze with a little bit of shine to it. I mean, I could cut that in half and do 2 pieces, and I may do it now. Just taking my scissors and go down it. Let me turn this a little bit. Keep all my pieces out here. And go down another one. Oh, wow, 200. Thank you, Mary. I think I got this at Walmart. There we go. Okay, pull these down this way. Okay, here's another piece of that really flimsy, gauzy one. Like I said, this is going to be really shabby chic. Deborah, it came from a rug from Five and Below. And you want to make sure you put the whole rug in your washing machine. And I would put it through 2 cycles because they're really full of just dirt. A lot of dust. And so you need to wash them really good. And that's what I did with this one. And then you just start taking apart the ravelings of it, and you come up with some really pretty pieces of fabric. Okay, Siri, I'm not talking to you. There we go. Siri's trying to talk again. Happy New Year, Vicky. Okay, let me make that a little shorter there. I know there is a lot of New Year's Eve crackers on tonight. Let's see if we can get this short little piece. I'm going to kind of turn it diagonal and stretch it out and try to put it on here on this side. It's got a pretty good stretch to it. Thank you, Judy. I think they do too, Jeff. There's what we got so far. This is going to be a wreath of many colors, just like Joseph and his coat of many colors. But we're getting it. Let's see what our time is here. 13 minutes. Okay, let's go with a little bit of pinks. We got some pinks here. Let me get my loop here. Oh, somebody activated a star party. Thank you. If we make our party, I get a bonus. They're doing that, I think, until tomorrow. This is kind of a satiny piece, and I don't have a whole lot of pink, so I'm going to just kind of place some here and there. Thank you guys for the stars. I appreciate that. Ooh, Marianne, I would love to see how you did that. We have a group called Crafting with Brown Eyed Girls. If you can go post that picture of your angels out of these rugs, I would love to see that. Hey, Connie. Let's go up a little bit further. Put some more pink in here. Oh, the star party is complete. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Okay. I made one of these wreaths about 2 years ago, I think. Back before we knew about these rugs. And I promise you, I spent more money on fabric doing one of those wreaths than I did this rug. Okay, let's put another little pink in up here. Just throwing some pink in here and there. Can't wait to see this when it's completely. Oh, me too. Me too. I'm trying to decide if I want to put a sign on it. We may or we may not. Okay, let's put a little bit of pink up here. Let me find my end. There we go. We'll sneak a little piece of pink in right here. Hey, Karen from South Central Kentucky. Hey, Brooklyn. Okay, I'm going to put this back over in case I need it. You see, I got just a little bit of pink. And when this all starts to fill in, it's going to look a whole lot different than what it looks like right now. Now it's just kind of like limp. But the more you put in each area, the tighter that it gets and the more shape that it has. Thank you, Carrie. Sitting here looking at all these comments. Okay, I'm just going to grab some more over here. This is just a piece of, I don't know, tan with a little blue. And we're just going to just grab pieces and put in with no rhyme or reason. Well, I was starting to alternate just when I started out, but now I'm just going to try to fill it in. I wanted to make sure I had a little bit of green and kind of a copper color in it as my darkest colors. Thank you, Sherry. Sherry just put the link into our crafting group where you can go post all your creations. I appreciate that. This almost has kind of a tie-dyed look, and I'm going to go ahead and trim that just a little bit because it's a little long. And let's just, I think this is the same piece of it. And look how wide that is. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can rip this piece. Some of them you could rip really easy if it goes on the grain, and some of them are kind of like cross-grained and you just can't rip them. You'll rip a little piece of it off. And this one has some really shabby looking edges, but that's fine. You can tell where it's already got some texture there to the side of it. Okay, let me make some room here. And this is the longest piece. This outside edge takes the longest. We have 8 minutes. See if we can at least get this one ring done, and then we'll come back at 10:30 and we'll finish this wreath off. And I'm excited to see how it's going to look. Okay, there's a small piece. Here's another piece that's pretty close to it. Oh, see, make my little loop. I think making the little loop makes it stand in here easier when you're trying to have them all stand up instead of just tying them on. It kind of gives it a little bit of a direction. Let me get these pieces off here. And I'm just kind of pushing them all down so I can find my hole here. Hey, Nana George. I absolutely love this fabric. You might sometimes find two pieces that are the same. Not always, but you might. And there's going to be strings galore on it. Here's a really pretty piece right here. We'll go ahead and just stick it in right here. I got a little bit more room here than the other places. And I'm just wadding up those ends and cutting them, and the ends aren't going to be straight by any means. They're going to be a little jagged. Thank you, Leona. Terry is on right after me. And then she'll be finishing the night. She and Paige will. Her daughter Paige has joined her team, and so she has somebody that crafts with her now. And let me tell you what, Paige is nothing but a chip off of her mom's block because she is just like her mama. Okay, let me put some in here. Jeff, I thought about having him get me a 12-inch wreath form, but I thought, no, I want to have a big one. Thank you, Brenda. I'm just wrapping it around my finger. And I'm just pulling that tight. Pulling my loop through right here. And then just pulling that fabric all through that loop and then just pulling it out and cutting it off. I noticed Kelly was making some really cute roped hearts. Thank you. How long are you leaving hang? I don't know. After I get it, probably when I hang it up, I'll look and see if I need to trim any off. Okay, I got 2 pieces pulled in here that I don't need. There we go. I'm probably leaving about 4 inches, 3 to 4 inches on these. Okay, let me pull that apart really good so I don't get it in there again. Some of them a little longer, some of them a little shorter. But I have known Kelly for a little while, and I finally got to meet her. I met Terry twice this summer. Ooh, isn't that a pretty piece right there? Looks like it's got roses at the bottom. And you can see down here at the bottom, it's kind of gathered. I want to take this piece here. It's kind of a sheer. Let's see if we can tear it. A sheer to a gray. This one I'm cutting just a little bit shorter right there. Let's pull these down. We've got 3 minutes, and then I will be signing off, and I'll be back on at 10:30. And after me is Terry's Crafty Creations. No, I'm doing it to all layers, Carrie. It's going to be a really full rag wreath. And I may or I may not put a sign on it. We may put a sign on it one day, maybe tomorrow. Because I might have to think about what I want on my sign. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take this piece here and do the same thing I did a while ago. I'm going to kind of twist it on its side. And it'll be a little bit shorter. And I'm not going to have to cut it. And there's just our first layer right there. Our first layer. We got about 2 minutes, and let's see how much we can do in 2 minutes. And you see right here, this piece here has some fringe already on the bottom of it. Let's pull that through. But once you start putting all your layers together, it'll start standing on its own. You find one that needs a little bit more in here. Some blue in. I think I'll save that piece there for the center. I'm having to watch my time. Ooh, there's another pretty piece with some green and some florals. Let's stick it right here. Okay, let me pull my fabric through that I caught. There. That's a pretty piece in there. Let's stick another piece over here. Let me get to my end. Okay, let me make that a little bit shorter there. There we go. Can't wait to see it finish. Me too. I'll be working on it in the meantime. That way we won't have as much to do because there's 4 rings to this little wreath thing right here. So how many just 1 rug so far. That's all I've cut is 1 rug. And this is just a smidgen of the fabric that came out of that rug. Okay, let's see here. Well, it's 9 o'clock, so I'm going to be taking off. Make sure you come back and watch me at 10:30 Central Time. See you guys in a little bit. Bye-bye.